Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Kim and Stacey and I shall be discussing Terror Lake Drive, season 2. If you've been tracking us, we said we were going to wait to the end of this silly shit, and we'll just do it one last time. And yeah, we were right, because what the fuck? Conspiracies abound. But anyway, Kim, what did you think of the conclusion of Terror Lake Drive season 2?
I hate everything about this show. I hated it. I was pissed that I watched it. I feel dumber after watching it. This is the ridiculous show. This is what we get when Black people are given the opportunity to create their own shows. We get this bullshit. I was highly upset. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, make it make sense. It made no sense. It was like someone was like, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do it. Let's just throw this in there and throw that in there, and all of that together. Yeah, that's the show. No, it's a horrible show. It makes no sense. And then they tied it to the first one at the end with AJ in the crazy home. His mother's alive. And then they made the maintenance guy, Arnez, crazy. When did he become
crazy, stupid, retarded? I was like, what is happening to this man?
When did that happen? When he was like, and I was like, is he hearing something? Like, what is happening right now? I need someone to tell me, is he hearing someone talking to him? Because it made no sense.
It happened once when I was a child. I was out there with the blanket and I saw.
Did you say? Then he started speaking in tongue, and I was like, what are we? Why?
The slaves were talking to him, girl. That's all I could figure out.
The slaves didn't speak English?
The slaves in the lake were talking to him.
And that never turned out to be anything. I guess they couldn't afford to
Weren't they supposed to drain the lake?
That never happened.
Never happened. Nope.
A lot of things just never happened.
And then the mayor's father actually owns the apartment complex. Really?
But who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Because both characters just went away. So, like, what does that got to do with anything? Like, oh, what? Hey, Stacey, what do you think?
I didn't think at all. I was confused. My brain isn't working because I don't understand.
That was me.
I don't know what I watched.
Me neither.
I don't know why I watched it. You can put this much money into this. Not that this is high budget, but can we bring back monogamy? I enjoyed watching that.
Influence, Double Cross, then watch this damn show.
Oh shit! Wait, you talking about that bullshit BET movie Influence with that lawyer that sounded like he has special needs?
Yes.
Yeah. I will watch that. Yes. What's
that other one?
I'd rather watch Tubi.
The one with Robin Thicke's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I'd rather watch that.
Oh, that one. Fuck. My bad. I was getting confused. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'd rather watch that.
Damn it. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. So
it's much better than this.
So to the topic of what did we just get done watching? I would submit that episode 6, as much as it could, Spill the Tea, thank you so much for joining us, did its best to try to summarize what they were trying to achieve with season 2. And I was like, what? Like, how far is this racist theory going? Like, they went all in on the white devil coming for the black man. And I was like, what? But so I wrote it down, and it caused me to do research because I was like, how ignorant is this? I wanted to know. So Simon, Dr. Simon, which is the adopted father of Eric Matthews, who's apparently dead as fuck.
He killed himself, right? Off camera. So
Simon killed himself off camera. Eric was taken, and we don't know by who or when or why or what happened to him. And we're just supposed to assume that he's dead. That's what we got. Yep. So this all goes back to Edward Terror, who was a Haitian slave, who he and a whole bunch of other slaves from Haiti sailed to America and was like, let's settle here. And this bullshit story that they made some kind of Black Wall Street before Black Wall Street was a thing and was killed by racist former slave owners makes no historical sense. Because I did
to make this real. Like this.
I'm like, if you're gonna go to this extent, like do some basic research on what happens at certain times in history so your dates add up. So people can go, oh, I could see that happening. Like I asked the question, well, when did Haiti have slaves? Like when did they stop having slaves, right? Because I'm like, how is this connected? Because if they said 300 years ago, so 300 years ago is like 1722, around that time. So I was like, okay, so what's going on in America in 1722? And I was like, so Haiti had slaves until 1804. So they were actually escaped slaves, not freed slaves. Then they get to America, who is 100 years into slavery. Like they showed up when America was all about slaves and plantations. So there was no possibility that these Black people got on land, walked to Atlanta.
That's like a 4-hour drive, easily.
That's 76. I look at it from this should have happened in Savannah. Maybe this should happen in Savannah at best. 76 hours of driving. I'm like, that's days, weeks that they would have walked to what would be Georgia. I was like, this is crazy.
The slaves used to do that. They used to walk for hours and days.
But they would have been slaves, my point, Kim. When they would have made it to shore, they would have been immediately re-enslaved. And that should have been the story. That's actually accurate. They leave slavery led by the French, come to a new world to restart themselves, and they get re-enslaved by Americans. That's at least historically something. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Then they want you to believe that in 1820, scientists figured out that by 2045, white men were going to be the minority in America. But they still allowed for slavery to be abolished, for the Civil Rights Act to be passed. Then they waited for the crack epidemic to put all of us in jail. Then waited to Trump to come to start DT-45 to kill off Black men or children, to sterilize them. And then they made 23andMe to reinstitute slavery, which they abolished. What?
Well, we already know it doesn't make sense, but good for you for doing research.
I was like, no, I can't. I just wanted to know just how ignorant these writers were. I just had to know how much they made no effort.
Okay. So Lake Lanier is in Atlanta and it eats people, right? It's like statistically, like you're more likely to die on this lake than just about anywhere. It's like, so the story was this was like a Black owned neighborhood. They ran all the Black people out. They killed some of them, and then they cut down the houses. So it's like a graveyard and like an entire community under this lake. That's what the historical context is. So apparently the spirits of the ancestors are killing people at Lake Lanier. Black kids and white kids, you know? Why discriminate, right?
Right. They don't see color. I respect.
Yeah. Right? So maybe they took that idea and tried to make something of it that made no damn sense.
Thank you, Stacey. Thank you. Thank you for that historical context. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did.
I'm sure of it. Yeah. Sounds right about. And then also too, there is that when gynecology was being done, well, you know, like perfected,
established, yes.
They used to use Black women to like experiment. All the things now that they do, you know, to help women or to, you know, the things that they do now in gynecology, they first tested on women of color. So if they sterilized you by accident, they didn't really give a fuck. They were just like, oh, well, it happened, right? So I guess they were trying to put that stuff in there too, like, because there were times when doctors did sterilize women on purpose. There have been history about that because they felt like there should be any more Black babies in the world. So doctors took it upon themselves to go ahead and sterilize people. That happened a lot to Black people.
So they took bits and pieces and tried to make.
Yes, they just threw pieces of history together and tried to make it something. Even throwing Trump in there was ridiculous.
Yo, Chant Rice.
And what was the pandemic thing that they tried to throw in there as well?
No. So you talking about this season?
I'm talking in the beginning.
So see, I don't know. So that was a whole different story. I don't know how that relates to the American institutional Illuminati program of getting rid of the terror gene. I don't know how that relates to that. DT-45 didn't get introduced till season 2. So I swear, I think they were actually legit fighting COVID, like legit. And then they just said, "Fuck it, we'll do the Tuskegee experiment basically, and make a Trump version, and be like, this is what this was about." What happened to all the twins?
We didn't see not one twin in this entire series.
Nope, not one.
Not even people that just kind of look alike. Like no.
They couldn't afford to pay these actors a double paycheck so they could play at least one of their twins, one of their doppelgangers, like just one.
We didn't see no babies. Like they didn't even bring out like baby dolls, like they typically have the baby dolls.
Yeah.
Since old girl was doing the Underground Railroad for babies, we saw no babies.
So Shauna was delivering all the babies of the ancestors with the terror gene, which I guess that's what that organization that she was a part of that we never saw. I guess that's what she's supposed to be on.
Yeah.
And then hold up. So Eric had a twin. You never saw him. Deja's visions of being killed were likely her remembering her twin being killed, being taken, or likely murdered by the cop, because it was the same cop. So I guess that's what we're supposed to pull from that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly it. Yay! That's it.
Fuck me.
Who cares?
What happened to Deja? She left on the mission to find her nephew, who did recognize her, and go find her sister, and we never see her again. Shauna is murdered / Jada, so we do know what happened to her, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stacey, how'd you feel about? Because we talked about this. When the cops went into Terror Lake Drive's apartment that was abandoned and then turned into a whole underground complex.
I was like, how? Where is this place? You're in an apartment complex. Now we're in a bunker with industrial equipment and elevators and what?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. I thought that I had missed something, so I rewound it. I thought that there was, seriously, I thought there was a piece, because when the cop was following the other cop and he walked in, and I was like, okay, so I'm seeing them go into an apartment, and then it all of a sudden turned into a basement or a warehouse or something. I was like, apartments are this big in this little complex? Like, what is happening right now? So I thought I missed something, but I didn't miss anything. It was just terrible editing. It's ridiculous.
It's just a terrible show.
And then the whole adrenaline thing when they both were shot, but they didn't know they were shot. And you've been shot. Oh, dies on scene. Like just dies. Like what?
Hey, adrenaline. Fuck, you're right. I was like, what? Everything falls apart. As soon as he looks down, he's like, oh.
You notice he got shot in the same spot that Amp got shot at.
Yeah.
And Amp is fine. He living his best life.
Yo, it was so ridiculous for that black cop to die that when the light-skinned cop was being handcuffed to him and he stared at him for no damn reason, right? You thought he was gonna be like, like, oh, he's alive. He just faking his death or some shit. No, he's really dead, actually. He's actually gone.
Okay. Why was that little pole that he was tied to like this big? And every time he moved, the pole moved. I was like, he could just yank the little
Yeah.
piped out.
Yep.
I was just like, oh my God,
What
why?
happened to any of them? After Forrest Gump fucking shot Hector, what happened? Like, did he free any of them? Did he free the cop? Did he free the women? Because
Did
we
he
never
kill
saw
them? Anything?
they never drained the lake, which they were talking about from episode 1.
Nope. And wasn't it weird? Now remember Dr. Eric Matthews or whatever.
Yeah.
And didn't we feel like he was trying to romance what's her name? Deja?
Deja.
It felt like he was more trying to be with her, right? And then all of a sudden it came to that he was trying to protect her.
Yes.
What?
Well, we thought Jada / Shauna was trying to get with her too. Apparently, they're all connected to the terror gene, and therefore, so even that story. So they want you to believe that Terror's wife and 3 kids in Georgia produced enough offspring in the middle of slavery America that their genes passed throughout the entire world, and then somehow, after all that, the few ones that were left just came back to Atlanta to come back to their birthright of Terror Lake territory. What? And then the women were in charge now, right? Because they have D. Gene, and the black woman is leading the charge. So I'm like, what? Where is this? Is that why Nefertiti gave her I have a dream speech?
Yeah. Yep.
She says we cut the head off the snake. What head? What snake? Like, what are you talking about? Do you hear it? Hear what? Do you hear it? And they're like, yeah, I hear it. What do you hear? Like, what
thing that Arnaz heard.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I was like, I don't even. And then everybody was like, yeah. I'm like, this doesn't make sense because you're just rubbing your belly, and I thought you were about to have a miscarriage about 10 minutes ago because you were. And then that was nothing. We have to take tests. Tests. Boop. Next scene. Like, what are you freaking out about? Like, I don't even. Is something wrong with the baby? And then we saw Kendrick Lamar shank the snitch for what? Like, I don't. What great mystery did that solve?
The one man is above the
movement.
EFM or whatever.
The blackface movement, only one person wore blackface in the entire movement. Only one woman wore a mask. I'm like, I don't even understand what the fuck is happening. We still don't know who attacked all these people. We don't know. We assume it's the white cop, but there was no flashback montage of it was so-and-so who took the first pregnant woman who answered the door. It was so-and-so who went after Nefertiti. It was none of that. Just in general, it's a part of the white man conspiracy and the few sympathizers that are part of the group that what? As much as it don't make no damn sense, I do got to give them credit for trying. As complicated as convoluted this bullshit is, they did try to be like, hey, Dr. Simon will be our exposition of this is what we're trying to get across. And the government didn't find this dude and murder him before. He was doing this on TV. I thought these were like personal videos. He was like on social media putting out this shit. Like they couldn't find him and kill him. He had to kill himself. And what did that accomplish? Like, why did he kill himself?
Because he was ashamed.
He was like, son, I have to go now. Okay. And then why was the woman talking to Deja at the hospital in first episode in Dr. Matthews' facility? Why was she talking like they're trying to come get us? Like, remember?
Yeah, I remember that old lady.
Yeah.
I have no idea. This is ridiculous, and I don't want to have an idea. I don't know.
You said I don't want to have an idea.
No, I don't care. It's like
because that means you got involved. You have if you have any kind of clue of what happened. Yo. Hey, Stacey, when we watched The Ruthless at the compound, And you remember when the people were just running around aimlessly, like, where the fuck are y'all going? We're like, what is happening? Like, because I felt the same way when I was watching. Did you see everybody in the background in season, like episode 5? Just
when they were moving, and then they kept showing the same young lady. She had like sandy colored hair, like a reddish brown.
Yeah,
she was in every scene of the chaos, like, and she kept having the same thing in her arms, like she was supposed to be moving out, but she kept having the same exact stuff. And I was like, is she going back inside and just picking up the same exact stuff? Because they would show her go into the building, she'd come out with that stuff. She'd walk around aimlessly, then go back in the building. And I was like, what are they doing?
and then the random ass cop that was just running, like he was just like this going, like they weren't going nowhere. They were chasing no one. What happened to the storm that was coming? Did they played that bullshit that thunder sound in the back? The storms, the biblical storms are coming. The storms never came. So like, what does that got to do? What?
None. And the lake wasn't drained, and a lot of people stayed in the car. I didn't know that you could put people out of their homes just because you want to. Like,
so I think that goes to eminent domain. That's a thing. That's the thing. If they
give them somewhere to live, like a hotel or a voucher or something, you just put people out in the street.
So
for what reason though? It wasn't like the complex was crumbling or something. There was nothing. I mean, it was just a killer running around.
So if they should have said eminent domain, that's what they use. But like when the city or when the state says this land is going to be used for a highway or something that supports the broader community, they can deem a zone like this is gone. Like they do try to negotiate.
But they don't do it in the same day.
It's Terra Lake Drive. I'm just saying there is some. It does happen, as you like to say. It does happen, but like
I mean, I get. I know what eminent. I know that.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It takes time. Like they give you a notice.
Yeah.
That says in 6 months.
Yeah.
You are gonna, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna tear it down. Yeah. I get that. 6 months or 3 months is completely different
than the same day.
Right now, in the middle of the day, we're just gonna come and make you move.
Wait, but Nefertiti's not leaving, for she runs her belly of prophecy, and she's like, "We are here. The snake is going to fall. We must fight." And all you hear is that random ass soundtrack in the back of random bullets and sirens, and then fade to black. And then the new mayor, the deputy mayor, is now mayor. Does she have the terror gene too? What happened to the mayor?
Don't know.
The mayor staff member that was talking to the mysterious white man on the phone to be like, "Hello, sir." I swear to God, I thought they were implying he was talking to Trump. I felt like they were going to be like, "Thank you, Mr. President." I was waiting for that line.
You should have just saw somebody with red hair, just like a little swoop.
Yeah, you know how they do it? Like it's from the back, so all you see is the hair. The phone go down. They should have been like, "Trump is running this whole shit." Like, of course he is. I was like, this. And they set it up beautifully for AJ. Mama, I didn't know Mama was even supposed to be dead. So her being back alive don't mean shit because I didn't realize she was supposed to die. Like that didn't make no sense.
It didn't. They mentioned it maybe episode 1 or 2 that she was supposedly dead, but they didn't say how or why or any of that.
Or when or whatever.
Hey.
And Reynolds, the detective, wasn't that her ex-boyfriend or whatever? He dated her for 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, that light-skinned dude.
The light-skinned one, yeah. And now he's not
supposed to be gay or something.
I thought he was gay. That's right. I thought he was.
Was he gay? I don't remember that.
He was gay because they were in the same class or something. They weren't. You thought he was trying to get with her, but then you find out that he was gay. So when the guy shows up and he takes his car, I thought that was his lover. I still think that's his lover. Remember when he was on the run? In this season, he was on the run. I was like, "Is that his lover?" Because he was gay. He was, yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't even remember that part.
Yeah, because we were like, "Oh, he definitely trying to get with old girl," and then you saw the boyfriend. We're like, "What the fuck happened?" Hey, Iron, should I watch this show? Absolutely the fuck not.
No.
No, don't watch it. You'll lose brain cells.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. Look, this is what I'm saying. If you are willing to lower your expectations, watch the last 2 episodes. That's all you need. That's all you need. It will cut to the stupid plot of this whole shit, and then you'll see the stupid conclusion. Watch the last 2 episodes, and you'll be all right. Like, don't waste your time with the other ones, because none of it means anything at all.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Because Deja's friend never came back or meant anything.
Nope.
So all of Texas, the whole Texas storyline was just unnecessary.
Oh, you mean the doctor? You talking about?
Yeah. That's one. Yeah, the woman doctor, just nothing.
Yeah, she was on the phone for 10 seconds. You need to get out. You need to come back home. Yeah.
How did Eric know to send the letter to the family house? How the fuck did he know that? He didn't know he was about to get kidnapped. Worse than the Shy? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's funny you should bring that up, because I texted Kim and I was like, I would rather watch this than watch The Shy. The reason I say that,
and I was total opposite. I was like, I'd rather watch The Shy because it's annoying, but it makes more sense than this damn show.
So The Shy makes more sense. This has more of an exciting storyline. Like if the writers had sense, like I would have been like, okay, like it was some death and intrigue and like government conspiracies and shit. I'm like, if they would have made some type of thought, and I would have been like, it would be more exciting. We're about to watch Kevin play video games, so that's what I'm saying. All right, like the most exciting thing about this next episode was that Kevin won a video game. So let's not, like this was more exciting.
It was sad. They had that part with Gemma and Jake and her dad. That was really moving.
I submit to you that in the trailer they showed Kevin playing video games. All right, like that's what they said was stay tuned. So no, like I mean, like so I was like, but yeah. So this thing had more. It was a lot of shit going on. I don't like this season. It's all over the place. I'm assuming you're talking about The Shy at this point.
It is. It is all over the place. But this thing doesn't make any sense. At least the Shy makes sense. Like we know the character. Well, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it makes more sense than this goddamn show.
Wait, hey, let's start with the first statement. We know the characters and we're invested in them. We know the characters and we're invested in them in The Shy. Yes. So that's why we give a fuck.
Right.
Because we thought
there's nothing at all. I'm not invested in any of these people, any of these characters. And the storyline doesn't make any sense. None.
I did not know the depth that they were going to go to make the white man the villain in this. Like the depth that they went to was all kinds of crazy. Like this, all kinds of crazy. And we said off camera, like, this is not good for Black people to watch this show, because they will, like, all the silly conspiracy theories that we have about, not that's not history based on the stuff. I'm not saying that, but like this takes this shit to a whole new level and people will believe this silly shit.
Yeah,
like,
the conspiracy part of it. People who are into conspiracies.
Yes.
I love a good conspiracy. This ain't it. This is not it.
Yeah, this is hard. But you're a smart person who believes in conspiracies. There are dumb people who believe in conspiracies. I mean, I used to live with one. It was my son's ex-girlfriend. And she believed everything. Anything and everything that was out there, absolutely believed it. She used to sit down and talk to me about the Illuminati while I was washing the dishes. And I had to zone out. Because I was like, I cannot believe that you actually believe this shit. Like, she really believed wholeheartedly somebody's coming for us. And we're not going to be here in the future. Actually, this was like in 2015, 16. We weren't supposed to be here anymore in 2022, according to, the conspiracy. All Black people would be gone, wiped off the face of the earth.
So like for this, to the conspiracy part, for this, I thought they were going to specifically talk about that, the government, as I saw in that Republican, propaganda shit, that like the government made welfare to remove the Black man from his rightful place, as they said.
Welfare took Black men out the home.
Remember that I thought they were going to specifically mention that, and then the fact that the Illuminati came up with crack to kill off the black population, and then that didn't work. So that's how we got to mass incarceration, and then that didn't work.
I mean,
That's how
if
we got
they just
President
really
Trump.
want to take us out, they can just drop a bomb and just poof. Because we tend to like cluster in certain cities. You just poof.
There might be some collateral damage, but for the most part,
Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, it happened in Tulsa, right?
Yeah.
It absolutely happened in Tulsa. They just wiped out an entire town. It could happen again, for sure.
But I'm just like, for the premise of this particular season, it made no fucking sense, because again, for all this to happen, slavery was already in place. Like they had black folks under all oppressed, like in certain places, so they could just kill them all. And this whole storyline don't make any damn sense. Like the centuries of trying to put us back into slavery didn't make no damn sense. Like,
and then the terror gene. What? I was like, what? How do you know that all these people have the terror? So you went back and researched all of these.
No, it was the 23andMe commercial.
yes.
Oh yeah. Because there's a conspiracy with that.
Because I was like, why are we watching this commercial? What is it meaning?
Yes.
And I guess that's what it was.
Yeah. Because people believe that if you're on 23andMe and Ancestry, that means that now, because I'm on 23andMe and Ancestry, that now they're gonna frame me for a murder that I didn't commit, so that
I'm with that one
because I'm a black woman.
Yep.
So,
they're gonna sprinkle your deep. Yep.
So if I don't reply to an email link, David, Stacy, I'm probably in jail.
If we see you on America's Most Wanted, I'm like, they got her.
Damn it.
Yep.
Took down another black leader. She must have that terror gene. They're trying to suppress the terror gene.
That's it. That's what it is.
Which caused all these women to magically migrate. Oh, that's another thing. How did Nefertiti know that she's a descendant of terror? Because she was like, "I'm here to claim this as my birthright." I'm like, I was like, when? How'd you know that? I was like, Iron can't. I can't tell you how much I'm excited for the Raising Cain and jumping out of my seat. You just saying this to upset me. I understand. As long as
it's okay, KJ, I'm excited too. I can't wait to see what they came up with. I mean, we don't know. It's gonna be foolishness, but we gotta watch it.
Oh, it's gonna be foolishness. But like, what? The only thing, as long as 50 Cent shut the fuck up, I will be happy with season 2. I just need.
You know what? I was trying to figure this out in previous trailers. Maybe I need to go back and watch. But did they do the voiceover?
They didn't, and that's what people are pointing out.
Oh, okay.
So they're trying to say that maybe someone talked to him to be like, shut the hell up and let's just let the story run. Like maybe. Yeah. I promise you, if they get rid of that, I'll be on board. Like I'll even put up with Famous and that bullshit. Like I will put up, if I gotta hear fucking 50 Cent, if I hear Streets Need a Body, I was like, yo. I was like, I can't, damn it. But no, yeah. I mean, after P Valley, it'll be. I think it's probably gonna be the same day like he did the other shows. Like it's gonna be like P Valley's gonna play and Book 3, Big 3 is gonna play. So they just keep it moving. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Jukebox's mama's coming, so we'll see how that goes. They
terrible wig.
Huh?
Terrible wig. They put a terrible wig on that child.
Why Stacey with her hair at the same time? Like you said, terrible wig. Stacey was like,
no.
But anyway,
Stacey's hair. So
we will be there for that. Oh, anyway, so AJ gets
it's growing.
Oh, there you go. Jukebox getting ready for her next song. So I need Jukebox. She's a beautiful singer. Like, I mean, she's a great actress.
She is. She definitely is. But I don't want to see it in the show. We're not on Broadway.
Right?
Empire.
But of all the characters, I will let it slide on certain episodes. Not every episode. Certain episodes, like maybe episode 5, episode 8. Like, but don't be like every damn episode. They gotta be like.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be an episode because of her mother's Latoya Luckett, right? We know she's a singer, right?
Oh yeah.
She got a Destiny Child.
Yeah.
So definitely they're gonna have Jukebox sing in the church.
Yeah.
And then her mother is gonna say something or do something, and then it's gonna be a whole big thing. We know that's coming.
They're gonna do a duet.
Yep, that'll work.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna do a duet in church. I see your point. Then she's gonna be like, "Hey, jukebox, I can help you get on top. I can help you get a record deal." That's gonna be some shit. And then they act like, again. Anyway, we get off track. All right. So, are you okay? What do you think about AJ back on the scene? Would you watch a season 3, Stacey? If we got AJ back out there murdering people.
If AJ's in it, I will try to watch it. He got some bass in his voice now.
Yeah. Doing a lot better than
His hair is really long too.
Yeah. He looked like Jake.
No. Jake is better than him.
Oh, the Shy? On the Shy? No.
Jake
I saw the braids. I think all of them look alike. I don't know. But he definitely got more bass in his voice than Tariq though. So that he already got me.
Everybody has more bass in it. I mean, Jazz has had, what's her name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, had more bass in her voice.
Damn, that's fucked up. Hey, that basketball player definitely got more bass. Fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
She does. My God.
But okay, could it be that maybe she takes hormones and it makes the voice deep, right?
That could be it. That could be it. That could be it. She's on steroids and then
right.
so the voice could
Yeah.
But can you play in sports and do steroids? Like, is that
steroids? But the hormone, like, what is it? Testosterone. Yeah, she could be taking testosterone pills. We don't know.
It was. I was like, she going through puberty because she definitely had it. I mean, she was like, I'm sorry for what I did, and I feel bad that I've disrespected my wife in America. Please let me out of here. As a black woman stuck in Russia, I was like, what? A black what? As a black woman stuck in Russia, I was like, what the fuck? I started looking at my TV. I was like, is my volume fucked up? Like, what's going on? I was
like, I was listening to it, and I was like, who's that talking? I didn't know it was her.
I thought she went, Luke, I am your father. I was like, oh shit, it's James Earl Jones. Oh fuck.
Wow.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, baby. I know we're going with this. Hello, everyone. How are you? You joined us, as you say. Yeah, we out here. Would you watch season 3, AJ, or not? Would you watch season 3?
I will watch it just to shit on it. So yeah.
All right.
To join you and Stacey, I will absolutely watch it. So
yeah. As Stacey pointed out, monogamy, right? Monogamy and A House Divided are by far the best shows that All Black has.
But they have better dialogue. Their story kind of sort of makes sense, right? You can follow it and not be like you have a headache.
Yeah. But damn it, you cancel a good show like Monogamy and you say, nah, man, we gotta do Terror Lake Drive season 3. I'm like, God damn it. But anyway, we got Send Help.
You said Bruce said Darth Vader voice.
No, but I'm serious. I was like, oh fuck, dude. I was like, how'd she do it? I've never heard her speak before. This was some wild shit.
No.
I heard her speak on and it was like after a basketball game. I heard her speak. Yeah.
And you were like, they let men into the WNBA?
I knew what she was. So I was like, this is not unusual. So.
I was like, damn it. That's a lot of I mean, Truth don't even sound like that. I mean, damn. Carter the Body. Trouble. All right. We'll let Darth Vader go and we'll just see how this story works out. I'm sure Biden will bring her back because it's election season. So
but it's already been discussed. So that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna give the murderer to Russia and we'll get her back.
Arms dealer.
What up?
Arms dealer.
Yeah.
I was like, but hey, if that works out for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Biden can be like, I'm for black women, hashtag. Harris can act like she did something. Maybe she'll be the one to go over and get her. Oh, awesome.
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, I said Kamala.
Oh, no, we can't send Jesse to it. He's a little shaky. I mean,
what's that lawyer that shows up at all the little civil rights marches or whatever? Crump.
Him. Yeah, they'll send him. Go ahead and send him.
No, Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Jesus, don't send him.
I think he's cool with Korea.
That's what I'm saying. He's cool with North Korea, but I'm saying that he'd be like, you know what? He's a basketball player. He has international appeal. He is, like you said, he's a friend with a North Korean leader. He could do it. He could do it.
He probably could.
We ain't got no Russians that can go over there and
Oh yeah, no,
get your
I'm sure we got some Russian NBA players. We got a couple white.
Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, absolutely, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, they tall as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or hockey. You know what I'm saying? They're all over hockey. So I'm pretty sure we can find a Russian in the hockey league.
No, there's basketball players too, and there's hockey play, Russian hockey. There's a lot of.
They're around.
Yeah.
We getting off track.
Trump's son is 6'7", the baby.
Who?
He could be a basketball player. Barron Trump.
Oh, really?
He's 6'7".
Shit.
Really?
He's 16, 6'7".
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely not following after the daddy.
No,
Trump ain't doing shit for the Biden administration.
The hate is coming from Donald, because Donald's family, because Donald Trump is 6'3". I didn't even realize that.
Wow.
Isn't the wife tall?
Yeah, Melania, whatever.
Melania.
Yeah.
She's Russian, isn't she?
Yeah,
She's East European. She's not Russian, but she's from East European, the area in general. But he has a type. His
first wife Ivana was Russian, right? She was.
The one that died?
No, she was Czechoslovakian.
Yeah, she's again, you like European, like former Soviet Union ish, like Ukraine, like closer to Ukraine than Russia. But again, he has a type. You know what I'm saying? He is consistent. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, hey, it all looks the same in the dark. He just want to make sure. All right, then. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. In short, don't do this shit to yourself. Like, don't watch Terror Lake Drive. Nah. Anyway, we got 4 Help starting next week. With the dude. Send Help starts next week. It's the all black show. It's the comedy. It's the comedy with Jerome from Snowfall and the brother from Insecure.
Really?
The gay brother. Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, Send Help.
Send Help.
Okay. Gotcha.
Stacey will find it. But so we will.
Americans struggling to overcome challenges in Hollywood. Cool.
So 20s, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. so I was like, I feel like another 20s coming. But it should be. It looked like it might be entertaining. Look like decent production value. So we'll check it out.
Oh, okay. So on all black. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
So they keeping the original content coming. And maybe we can ride this out until I don't know what's next for the All Blacks, but I watch it for free, so I don't care. I'll just jump on when I can. All right, Stacey. Anything else before we say goodbye to you? Because we're about to go talk about P Valley tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna watch some shenanigans on TV while y'all.
All right. But please let us know if you find any more shenanigans, and take some time to look at Rayshawn's penis. You know what I'm saying? It just might get you through a day.
Wow.
All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate you. Love you. Kim and I are gonna continue on to Chicago and talk about this bullshit. The Chi has really shit on itself. But we're gonna ride this thing out because we pray this is the last season. And it needs to be. It's bad. It's bad. All right. Stacey, we'll see your lovely face tomorrow for the P Valley's 1:00 Eastern Standard Time. Until next time.